the whole way. But here he is, Solar. So far, he's 4-4. He had a really big start in round 1. Got a bunch of wins, got some hype around him. Lost a couple, but he's still one of these super strong Zergs here for Samsung Galaxy Con.
Was notorious for his Zerg versus Protoss, but he hasn't shown that sort of dominance in a while. He did lose in the first round of Code S to a lot of Protosses. And here is ByuL, player who is very successful overseas, plays a lot of online tournaments. One of the better players for IM. He's 6-4 currently this season. He's 2-2 against Zerg, but he's played 4 ZVZ matches. So that's pretty good experience for him to have going into this match where Zerg versus Zerg is everything to him. If he loses, it's all over for his team here, and Samsung will take the win.
Yeah. For me, this one is hard to call. I think both these guys, you know, up-and-comers here at Pro League, and I think they both are very good in Zerg versus Zerg. We're going to have to see.
Yeah. Only time will tell. Habitation Station, a funky map. We could see anything here. Let's jump into it. What could be our last match of the night. Samsung versus IM. Solar versus ByuL.
Up here in the top left, in the pink for Samsung Galaxy Con, the Zerg player, he's Solar.
Solar. One of the least fun levels in Star Fox 64. The top right in blue, for Incredible Miracle, it's ByuL. It's always the worst, man. Like, it's so hard to get the medal on that one. I think you only need to get 100 points, but like your ship's burning the whole time and all those little birds flying around. Falco's getting mad. People are complaining. Slippy's talking about how the ships can take 2,000 degrees or 9,000 degrees. What? 9 pool versus 9 pool?
Here we go. Quick start to Zerg versus Zerg here. And the pools go down. Solar's 1 second ahead.
Yeah. This is funky. This is wacky.
We're going to Funky Town for this one.
I like Funky Town.
Do you?
Yeah, I do like Funky Town.
I like that song. I think it's from the 70s.
I don't know the exact
I don't know if
time.
that's the name of it, but
I don't know. I remember my parents had this album. It was called 100% Funk.
Yeah.
And
That
it played a lot of
funky,
funk songs, and that was one of the songs on the Funk album. So let's see how these two players execute this, because maybe the idea here on this map is it's a short rust distance. If they go hatch first, I'm going to punish them, and then maybe I can get ahead, and then after that maybe try to take the gold base because I have a lead. We've seen this in the GSL just once. Spore Crawler.
well, that's interesting.
Well, we'll find out what that means soon. Yeah.
That's really strange. I guess, like you said, we're just going to have to see what that
We're just going to have to wait and see, man.
Finishes, and it's uprooted.
He's going to actually try to... Is he going to try to kill the Overlord? Oh my god, he's going to... It does bonus damage to ByuL. I don't think he's going to get it, though. Am I wrong? Oh my god, it does! Whoa!
Kills the Overlord.
I'm like, I guess it does do enough damage.
And now he's supply blocked.
Now he's supply blocked, which means it's a lot more difficult to win a fight. A war of attrition here in the middle of the map. Unfortunately, though, for Solar, he's going to lose the fight for now. Oh, with that supply block, that's a lot of resources spent for ByuL. Man, imagine if he didn't have, if he was going for like a hatch first or something against this build, he might have been dead in the water after that. That was pretty cool. That's the kind of thing that is so sneaky and so tricky that it can definitely change a game. It's like something we've never seen before in televised matches.
Pretty much. And, Solar in the same house as Shine. Not too surprising to me.
Yeah.
Some sneaky builds coming along.
Some tomfoolery here.
Yes, definitely. More drones being made for ByuL right now.
Yeah, it looks like he's taking the approach of getting a better drone count up first, whereas Solar is taking the approach first of getting the queen out faster for better production. being the difference in follow-up here. And as Zerling run by, shut down. It's like a lone Zerling. Very unlikely to get into the base, but he attempted.
Yeah. He did his job not so well, but he tried.
Well, you know, if I'm reading this correctly, ByuL just wants to do an all-in. He's just like, I've gone up to 19 drones, and with that off one base with the queen, with the extra production, the extra larva, can actually end the game. This is something that Solar is able to scout here. And let's see, though. I mean, this is still very scary. He's making a spine crawler at home. He's getting additional queens queued up. That spore crawler is actually going to help to wall, funny as it is.
Yeah. He's going to have some use later on here.
Wow, the spore crawler does so much damage to ByuL. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was crazy. One scouting Zergling is going to try to come over here. The speed is getting close to done here for ByuL. Solar's got to be careful with the Zerglings out in the map. Doesn't want to get surrounded. I think he has a good idea of what's going on here, though. He's getting that spine crawler down. He has the 2 queens here at the front. He's just got to be ready for when this hits. Baneling's now being morphed underneath the Overlord, so he definitely knows this is coming.
Yep. Speed is done as well. He's also able to scout that. Of course, he knows this is all coming with scouting the gas earlier, but now he sees exactly how far the Banelings are, for example. And Solar, you know, if he defends this, he's going to be in a pretty good spot, but ByuL is taking the gold behind this, so that's basically his follow-up plan if this doesn't do critical damage. We'll find out how much this does. Spine crawler in a really good place here for Solar, and again, that spore crawler just gives a little bit of extra surface area to block. You don't want the Banelings hitting that. Yep. Oh, he moves the spine. That's pretty bold. And he's going to go over here and try to surround it. There's a lot of queens here. And I don't think this is getting any damage done. But he does have that gold, remember, coming up.
He does. And I'm not sure if Solar has a good idea of this. I don't see any of his Overlords on the map near that gold base.
I think you're right. And part of this is due to him chasing this Overlord around personally with that queen. I don't think the Overlord either saw the golden minerals being taken by those drones. It was a bit of a mis-rally timing there for ByuL. Does turn that one around at least. Second one as well. Lair is started for him too, so this is a pretty cool tempo-based style that we're seeing from ByuL. He's just kind of harassing to take this base. There's the Overlord that sees it.
Yeah, he's going to have a good idea what's going on now. Starts more drones. He's getting a bunch of gas in his main as well. And that is going to be the first gas that he mines.
I wonder what his plan is going to be here because, I mean, even trying to hit a Roach timing is going to be pretty tough. He committed so much to Zerglings on the defense and extra queens, but those aren't going to walk across the map and end the game. Especially not the Zerglings, since we already have Banelings out for ByuL that are containing this army. So he's going to have to break out with Roaches eventually, but during all of this time, ByuL has the much better economy. You know, he's slightly down in workers, but the gold minerals will make up for that.
Yeah, this is beginning to look better and better for ByuL here, actually. He's getting so many minerals from the gold. He has the Roach Warren about to finish here. Starts +1 right away. He's going to get ahead in the upgrades as well. Speed as well. And just now is the Evolution Chamber for Solar being made.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of a funny situation because this is why I talked about how we could really see anything on this map. Because it's a map where the gold base comes into play as a different element to a map that we just don't really see. It's a risky map. It's a risky base, but if you have your opponent slightly contained and you make a huge investment into that, then you take the gold base. It kind of pays for itself. But it's hard to judge this type of situation from an outside perspective because we don't see these too often, right? The tech is also ahead here for ByuL. He has the faster Roach speed. He's got the very slightly faster +1 for Roaches, but this gold base is going to mine out faster, and then he's going to want to have a third base, which he does queue up here. This is interesting. I would give ByuL a slight edge, but never underestimate Solar. He's a great player, and the build he's executed here is pretty crisp. He's trying to transition now a little bit. Oh, got to be careful of those Zerglings.
One drone coming up here. Those Zerglings having a fight as well. He's going to start his own gold. So these guys could even out here a little bit. Solar having a bit better of economy, though. Has 7 more drones as of now.
I wonder if he's just going to hit a Roach time here with +1. It looks like that's what he's going to do. He still has those Banelings to help out. I really like this choice for ByuL. This is a great decision. And now he's going to poke up here. He wants to try to punish the gold base, and he's got an army that's pretty large here, and he has the better composition of those Banelings, arguably. Going to kill that very fancy Spore Crawler from earlier.
The hero Spore Crawler finally goes down. Solar has a very good concave here. If ByuL attacks into that, I do not think ByuL should attack into that, especially with the Spine Crawl and the Queens, but he is going to force this Gold Lace to cancel.
Beautifully done here. This is really hurting for Solar. He cannot afford to allow this base to go down. If it goes down, he's going to be too far behind.
And it looks like it's going to go down. He's going to have to cancel it. There it goes. And he's going to try to start this third base over here. It's basically all he can do at this point.
And right now, ByuL is like, cool. I already have a third base. You canceled. I don't even have to do anything else. I already started +2, something that Solar gets almost right immediately at the same time as. But he's got a better economy. He's got better production. This little run by, I'm not so sure how much I like it. The Banelings get decent hits here. But he needs to be careful. Does he have the better roach count? He does. And he's going to try to win with this. I think he might be able to do it. He's very close.
He might be able to do it. The Banelings have done a decent amount of damage, though, and it's just really close. With the reinforcements here, he might be able to hold it, but...
Oh, the defender's advantage is good, but I mean, it's not good enough here. He's going to catch and kill all of these units, and guess what that means, Brendan? Could actually kill the hatch as well. Looks like he's going to go for the heart instead. He's coming up here to the natural. He's going to fight these roaches where he has the better roach count on his terms, and it's not looking good for Solar right now. He just does not have enough roaches here.
Doesn't have the extra hatchery for the extra larva, and just too many roaches in the face of Solar now. The reinforcements now, the guys coming out of the larva are going to be picked off here, and he's even going to get this roach horn now.
That's the nail in the coffin.
Yep. Solar knows it. GG.
GG. And we will go to an ace match, ladies and gentlemen.
That's just the way things go here at Pro League. We have a 3-0 and an ace match every single week.
Every single week, man.
Every single day.
Seems like, yeah, every single day. Well, that was a sick build. Sick transition from ByuL on the other hand. That Spore Crawler move was pretty cute. It was pretty nice.
Yeah,
but
he's a bit of a cutie.
He was pretty cute, a little drone popping in there. But big problem was he did not win the fight with the Zerlings. And not that cost him the game. And certainly, actually, the Spore Crawler killing the Overlords probably made up for it. But it transitioned into a different game, and ByuL made the better choices for the map. So, yeah. Cute opening. But ByuL plays solid. And now we're going to an ace match. I want to see...
I want to see Shine.